Hello everybody, Zaydskate here, and welcome to part 1 of my LEGO Racers Let's Play. I will be doing every circuit. I won't be doing the time trials, and I didn't bother to start a new game simply due to the fact that I couldn't be bothered uninstalling my current game and reinstalling it and deleting all the save files. So I am well, not really cheating, because you can do this at the start of the game, but I'm using the fastest type of car which you get from beating the time trials. I will not be showing the time trials, as I already mentioned. So the basic objective of the game is to win. You do that by winning. Basically, you have to try and cross the finish line before your opponents 3 laps, just like any other race, but there are power-ups. Each power-up can be leveled up by using a white brick, which you just collect it and the power-up enhances itself. You can only pick up to 3 white bricks, as there are only 4 types of the same power-up. There are 4 different power-ups which you get from different coloured bricks: the green brick, the red brick, the yellow brick and the blue brick. The green brick is for speed. Its normal is a standard boost, then it becomes a longer boost, it's a bit faster, then a flying boost, which is faster but there's less control, and then a warp, which basically just warps you to another point a bit further in the level, but you kind of get flown out and lose a bit of control. The warp is probably the most useful power up in the game, and is what you should be aiming to use. I've already completed the first race. There's a strange glitch that if you come first, it says the results backwards for all the other competitors, and then says it the right way around. But even if the boss or the circuit leader doesn't actually come second, you'll still get second place points if you come first. And also in this level, the music is different in the PS1 version, as it is swapped with Royal Knights Raceway. I should probably talk about the other bricks. The red brick is for attacking forwards. Its first one is a cannonball. It then becomes a grappling hook, which grabs onto another racer and switches positions with yourself. Then it becomes a fairy one, which stays for about 10 seconds, zapping the other competitors or anything in front of you. And then the last one is 3 homing missiles, which aren't very accurate when going around corners. Then there's the yellow brick, which is a sort of defensive or attacking from behind. The first one is a oil spill, which just spins the opponent who drives over it. It then becomes a barrel, which explodes on impact. Then becomes this, I don't know what it is, but it stops the opponents by making them move backwards. And then the last one is a mummy's curse, which messes up the opponent's controls and I think possibly slows them down. I forgot to mention that also whenever anyone holding a white brick gets hit by a red power up, they lose one of the bricks. And then finally there is the blue brick. They are just basically shields. Each one just a different colour and lasting a different length. However, the first 2 are not immune to oil spills, but every shield is immune to everything. Every track has shortcuts, except for one, which I will talk about later. Although it is not always the best tactic to use these shortcuts, they do not always help, and sometimes it's just more convenient and faster not to. Also, there is an accelerate, a reverse and turn, and there's a feature called the power slide, which allows one to do tight turns, and some people think this is a drift, which is used for longer turns, and it is not. It is actually for tight turns, because it is actually required quite a lot to do well in this. Although it is possible to beat circuit mode without. So far I've done 3 out of the 4 races of this circuit against Captain Redbeard, the leader of this circuit. And this is the final race. It's pretty simple. Now, Captain Redbeard likes to use the red blocks a lot, so if you're ahead of him and close, it's probably best to use a shield. Now, there's a secret in that door at the left that I just drove past. I tend not to use it because this shortcut is pretty much the same but much faster, because you don't have to drive over sand, which slows the car down. And I kind of failed at getting the warp. A lot of people also think that the best way to beat this game is just to rely on warps and warps only, and never ever use anything in case of the opportunity of getting a warp. That is not the case, and it is actually better to sometimes use other power-ups, and sometimes just use normal speed boosts instead of just waiting for white bricks to build up to a warp. It is possible to beat the first 6 circuits without warping, however. And we have finished. So yes, it says Captain Redbeard was last when he was actually second. Now, there would be a cutscene coming up. Because I've already beat the game, it won't be there, but it's not important. It just says you have unlocked this car set. So yeah, that was part 1 of LEGO Racers. The next part we will be facing the next circuit leader, King Kahuka. See you guys.